Yeah, Rap God Zeus is a high figure. There's no, as an alternate persona, alter ego. Yeah, he must be identified with high. That's, what else could it be? So there's no separating that, but yeah. But it's just rare that I've, well, let's not get bogged down in the details, but basically my roommate had the TV going, it's too loud to do freestyles, but now we're free to do freestyles. So let's get some beats going. Where's my beats? Alright, freestyles 004. Alright, hopefully I get the volume right. Let's do it. Alright, now we're really getting started, now we're getting going. Yeah, this is a rap for the broken hearted. They didn't know who was breaking up with who. They didn't know with whom. They wanted a different choice and a different point of view, different vantage from which they could take advantage of a delicate situation in which they had a hand in it. I'll grant you this, but it's not granted this. I wish this concrete fulfillment of a feat that I know I never will myself to attain, because the choice remains to me that I will not essay my own thoughts about my own destiny if other thoughts get in the way. I know I gotta slay those demons. I know they are meaning me no grief and no ill will, but I be defining their reasons as something antithetical to what they be believing. Man, they're torturing me without reason, but they don't believe in their own cause. No, they're not obeying their own laws. Let's take pause, let the beat come in. Man, I need a bit of oxygen. Let me take a breath with my lungs, man, till I reach the top rung. Yeah, getting higher and higher, understand, man, I'm high strung, but it's my desire that I could become one of the greats, so to say, so to speak, so create, so one of the ancient Greeks. One of those, you know what I mean, someone different, a little bit leaner, like a like a statuary of Greek theater. Man, I mean, I'm making up words, but this is my scene, man. I smoke on the good category, man, my own weed, man. I don't need nobody else's seed in which to plant my stake, to get a stake in the lottery of destiny, man. I plant my own seed spread, I sow them, I grow them. I know when it's time for me to overflow them and surplus them away, but or when to not. Alright, roommate's making noise, but he doesn't annoy me because he's a close motherfucker. No, he's not trying to get in between the trust that we got for each other. No, he's my brother, man, from the Asian land. Yo, where the sun rises, man, he often criticizes the speed at which I throw verbal accusations at him, like I need to get something out of my system, man, but I couldn't have it at him like an automatic verbal machine gun. But he's like, listen, my son, I can't understand a one word that you're saying to me right now, man, cause I'm from Korea now anyhow, so slow down. And I was like, man, how could you tell me to slow down at a moment like this, man? It's just not possible when you're on the next level to look back into the abyss and see what it was that you had missed, man. I wasn't dissing him, I wasn't trying to stress him out, but there was doubt as to the veracity of the facts and the situation involved. There was a little clout, there was a little bout of head wrestling, cognitive dissonance. For an instance, if you're missing this, you might want to take a chintzy picture on your throwaway camera that doesn't exist anymore. They dynamite them out of here because they might bring back us to a reminisce about how we are missing the menace of a different kind of trust that we had, the societal trust. The societal trust. Where was I going with that, roommate? 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 I think he's in there. I hear you in there, man. Oh, I think he has headphones on. Dude. He has headphones on. Dude, I thought he was snubbing me. Dude, I thought he was a little no snubber. Man, like he was a little runner and a gunner. Too afraid to come here and confront me. Just doing a drive-by in the street. No, it's a contumely. Man, we're going Shakespeare on this. Soliloquy, man. Monologuing and shit. We take it hard, man, because we are poetic about this endeavor that everyone is so critical over. When I try to pour over and flow, yeah, everybody's critical because they think they can nitpick and pull apart me at the seams, but they can't even get a gleam of what is going through my mind at the scene of the crime. At the time it felt right, so I knew despite all the other struggles I had to fight on, and I had to sing my own song, and I knew how to get along, because if you are weak, you're never gonna get a bong like I just bought today. And let me say, it really fillets that smoke into a willingly smoked material. Yeah, word scarcity there is imperial. Man, I'm facing an inferior itty complex, man, with the complexity, man, of these thoughts. They are vexing me, man. He's annexing this, man, this fascinating desk to a desk, and I ask whence come all these desks that are somehow showing up in the midst of my breadth of this room that I've sung to death. Where do all these desks come from? They're not mine. They're not yours. They're not mine. They're not mine. They're not yours. Whose are they? That's the big question that everybody is trying to see. Very interesting. Fuck, what was I just talking about? It was funny. No. Fuck. I literally can't remember more than 2 or 3 seconds into the past or the future. See, it's all the same to me. Whichever direction you go, you wind out in the same tree. The branch of reality taking its course in the road. It's not about love. It's not about hate. It's not about anything that they tell you occurs in the brain. It feels so great, but it's a mistake to take all of that for all of that which is only real. And no sirens calling you in the distance will tell you how to feel about that. For instance, it's just how your mental snaps wire up and go and attack and go back and firing and snapping. They don't know what's happening, but somehow our reaction tells us that we are the captain. We are the captain behind the controls. Is that what it fucking means to have a soul? Is that what it means to really lose control and to know thyself from the inside out instead of the outside in? You know, you can see the route of from everywhere that consciousness begins. Man, it's akin to understanding, man, with your skin pressed up against the glass, looking through. Put this on my epitaph. I was just trying to look through. If I never get a will, put that on my epitaph. He was just trying to look through. Or maybe peer through. No, because peer through implies that you would never reach the state. That's like a voyeurism. That's not achieving a physical state. That's looking into. Can't be. Jesus. So it can't be peer looking. He was just trying to get through. I like the physical presence of that. It's not just an idea of something he was trying to do. No. We're embodied, so we were trying to get somewhere. That's what you put on my epitaph, man. Roommate. Headphones. You can't hear me. Alright, I don't like this beat at all. It's doing this weird like vacuum fart sound that I'm not down for. I'm not down for that kind of shit. I was about to offend our German fan base, but then I realized that, you know, fuck, I had a joke there and I was like, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. How's this freestyle? I'll raise it. I mean, yeah, I could freestyle that. What were we talking about? Oh, if I could just remember what I was talking about. Alright, it's like a blank slate. Tabula rasa. Man, we got a new template with which to negotiate this life that we've been given. To excoriate, man, burn down to every last stump. The unforgiven, I dub thee. No, but I do not want to rub thee the wrong way with bitterness and hostility. No, I ain't here to fritter this away. Throw it in the sea, not like the plastic that's accruing there, you'll see, man. It's not the seamen or the semen they pump into their cement figures. Those aren't the issues here. Those aren't what transfigures society from one thing into another. It takes years. It takes eons. Man, we are just but peons here in this grand design on this hemisphere, man. I know it's pretty sweet and it's pretty dear to all of you who have called us home and have had to bow to the throne for ages and ages, man. It's unanticipated, unrealized, man, unappreciated what state the world is in now compared to how it could be in years past. Man, it wasn't like nothing could ever last back then, but it went fast in the blink of an eye sometimes. A generational fuck up, man, and your culture resigns, it abdicates, dude, because it gets annihilated by everyone else who sees their time to prove their worth in the balance of power. Man, they see a rising tower and they take it down. It's like, you got too strong, we gotta knock you back to earth, man. We gotta kick you while you're down, man, for what it's worth, man. I don't think that you ever earned nothing, man. You got everything by luck anyhow, so that's why it struck you with doubt as to your renown. Man, if you could really rough it and mound and pound like we do, we know that you didn't have the fight in you, because once you get that get in and see through, it's transparently easy to see that you're all barking no bite, man. You're a scarecrow that stands in the night, man, because you're tipping over. We can tip you over because you're not alive. No. And we can rip you your overalls because overall we know you are not alive. You're an idol, man. Idolatry. Idolatry is shaping Earth's tree to man tree. Man's my mantra. I sing it like Frank Sinatra. You'll see that when I chop all my own words, I tend to swerve, and I deserve everything that is coming my way, because when I fuck up like that, there is no other way to say that it's all my fault. Man, people say that I get caught in the same lies, that I'm fraught with worry, that I would never realize that I am just repeating myself ad nauseum. Man, well, I got applause for them, because if they knew that the laws applied to them, they wouldn't be supplied with them in their mind, like saying that I gotta resign to them just because they find a different point of view sometimes. They never knew who they were dealing with. It's the motherfucking crazy Jew. Yeah, but he's healing it. Man, I'm trying to heal the divide in which we all reside, and which we know is going against the rising tide, the flow. Man, my Russian genes are really coming out to me right now. I can see it in the facial scenes and my brow. Man, I can see it in the nose. I can see it in the way he knows all, and he knows how to believe it. And when he's gotta crawl, he knows that he will be strong and have the resolve to clear the next hurdle. Man, I know it's absurd that he would have heard about this already. 25-year man, quarter century man, but he was in a hurry from the original day with destiny, a date with fate. I say, man, it's hard to relate if you never had a great insight, a revelation, man. A great insight, man, not just a fright, not just a fear, but a real love, or something that is real. No, a real love that you cannot conceal. Therefore, my friends, go forward with this seal of approval from your liege, thy lord, man, it's me. We gotta say, we gotta make them see our perspective, man. We're pre-selected, preordained to have fulfilled this pain that it takes to push through, and that's what I'm all about at this point in life, is pushing through, because you gotta overcome all the bumps, all the stitches, all the hitches, man, all the bitches and all the wizards, all the witches, man, magicians, logicians, they just come in different lizard skin. Haha. It would be so funny if some of you thought that I actually believe that shit. I'm throwing it out as a double reference, man, making fun of it. Please, man, I'm high but I'm not diseased. I still got touch with reality. Yeah, what you gonna say to that? Can't say nothing. No. And I'll tell you something, man. I ain't be out here strutting with my terrible grammar out of fear that I would be like a Dalai Lama with a crazy insights, man, with the meditation. Yeah, just for recreation. No, we're not doing it for enlightenment. We're just doing it for the chance it grants us to be excited, yeah, to dance us with destiny and the devil, then everything in between at one moment, man. Sometimes your mind needs something on which to lean, yeah, some support, a foundation, an architecture, a key, stone, yeah, man, the cornerstone is what we call it. And I know it's hard when it's alone, it needs the support of the granite pillars around it. It's all one integrated planet, a solar system within itself, a full structure. And I know your polar system way of thinking is thinking yes or no, black or white, blue or gold. You silly. I didn't like that that beat. I haven't been liking these beats recently, actually. Let me try a different beat. I'm not stopping the recording, dude. I'm not an editor. Dude, fuck editors. Dude, roommate. Hey. Dude, he's not making eye contact. He's looking down and he has headphones, which are apparently incredibly effective. You can't see my hand. I'm making a gesture with my hand. Fuck. That was the gesture. He's being ridiculous. How effective are these headphones? Dude. Alright, let me adjust the screen. I can be it naturally. The gist of it all was that I need beats. So we're gonna try this one. It says Freestyle Beats and Instrumentals on Spotify. This is Diamond by Trabby. 2 B's, like a Abby. I think she said slap me on the chest. Man, I didn't want this with prior digressions. I wanted my own word choice. my own discretion, man. I don't want words put into my mouth. I don't want a rag around it. I don't want the uncouth dirtiness, man. Never smooth. Worthlessness. No, I want the right shit. I want the only best quality. No, everything else is just a mockery. No, like calling mockery on that one show. Yeah, I call it Who's Lying, because it takes my head back to a time when I was just 5 or maybe 15. It's all the same to me now. New decade, subtracting them anyhow. It all blends together after a while. Man, you're not a child forever, Peter Pan. No, nobody wants to live like that. Everybody wants to fly without the consequences. But I'm telling you right now that there are no shortcuts, no two ways about it. No conceit. You will know that will get you from point A to point B. That's not on a rainbow. It's fantasy, man. It's all in your head, but that's the realest of all. Man, you're making plans. I had a thought there that I wanted to get across, and I forgot it. You want to take from point A to point B without conceit. Oh, because a hidden painful thought is better addressed immediately. Because if not, it will rise in the future. Yeah, it'll burn you. It'll be 10 times worse than if you had just dealt with it in the first place. Man, when it crops up, that's so much better. And my other point was that understanding and knowledge is better in every situation. Permanent, full stop. Better, more knowledge is good because you have more tools in which to confront the good or the bad, because there's plenty of that to be had in this world. Man, you got the grief. Yeah, I forgot what the main point was. Oh yeah, that lack of understanding is pain. That was the whole point. Lack of understanding is pain. Because lack of understanding is like confusion. Confusion is like pain. It's basically all merged into one. What is this? Freestyle. Is it going? What was that idea? Merged into one. Merged into one. Merged into one. Merged. What was merged into one? You're trying to get from point A to. Oh yeah, repressed pain. Yeah. Confusion is pain. Yes, that's where I was. Yes. Yo, lack of understanding is pain. That is my true refrain. I'm not making it up. I'm not saying it just to strut my feathers. No, I'm not playing it like Dr. Seuss's. The one bird of which I have no clue is. I don't know who he is, but it had a different colored feather back there. Yo, it was symbolic. I don't know what he was trying to call it. I don't know exactly what it meant, but I knew at the time that one of them was different. And I said to my dad, "What does this mean?" And he said, "Son, for me to explain would be a disservice to both of us. Only with time and understanding can you ever understand this moment in the future and know what to do with it, with the memory, not what I tell you. It's not about this, it's about your self-discovery in this moment. No, so you reap what you sow. It is the only way that we know. You make your bed and you sleep in it." My father wasn't that serious, by the way. That was just for theatrical effect, we'll say. You know, it's like the best fiction writers, man. How much is like literally autobiographical? How much is semi-biographical. How much is just guesses about how other people live and their mindsets, and how much is just made up. I don't like to say bullshitted unless the book is actually bullshit, but you can pull stuff out of your ass. It might be gold bullshit, but dude, you can just make stuff up, and that's the definition. So you can't change definitions. So I forgot where I was going with that sentiment, man. Sorry. Guess we're going somewhere else. Alright, this beat's alright. Alright, I'll rap a little bit about drugs, man. No, I don't wanna take you all nice and snug out of your bed, man, and pull out the rug from under you, crash onto your head, man, with this different point of view, a different rendezvous with your own minds, man. What can I do? I can't say that I can save you. No, because shit's about to get real right now, yo. If I could remember the topic that I was supposed to be on, yo, no, I keep dropping it from my mind like it's a yo-yo that comes undone, yo. It's like a snap-on, snap-off. Yeah, you whack on, you whack off, one without a one with the one, just to smack a home run hitter, man. I get off topic, but I drop it. I go back. I wish I could remember what I was saying. Well, the beat ran out anyway, so maybe that was fortuitous, man. And not simply gratuitous. And not tortuous either. No, because I got a portion of this that will reach the ether, man. Either you or either me will see that that's pretty ridiculous, but can't you see that it really makes no difference, man? I'm like Jet Li. I'm like this motherfucker Jet Li, man. Taking a jetpack and going Mandalorian on his ass. Dude, pop culture references were never my best defenses, but I gotta use them once in a while to please the masses, man. Keep them laughing, man. Keep them with the gas mask, and yeah, V for Vendetta, man. Do I need to send you a letter that's saying that? You don't know if that will ever get better. With your revolution, you could face a beheader like Robespierre with the guillotine, man. Obscene blood rolling down gruesomely through the streets off the stone bricks. Masonry, lava trick rolls down from the Pompeii into the sea. By the bay, by Napoli, man, I love that city, it's great. I went there a couple years ago, I would not hesitate to go back because I love how pretty it is and how lovely and pretty the people also is a word to me. I can't say that they'll be like that to you because I am not normally just a normal one plucked from the crew. I am distinct, man, I got the instinct to rule my own motherfucking precinct. It's the precinct of my head, man, the region, my domain in which I sled, man, slowing down the hill any season. No, I don't need no reason because I explained to you beyond control, beyond rationality. You reach a paradox in which you see that you can transcend itself, you see through its own works. It lays its own groundwork for its future annihilation. Man, that's what I'm saying. It's a feedback loop, man. Self-appreciation. That's what I've been trying to tell you the whole time. It's not just self-felation, man. Self-congratulation. Verbal masturbation. No, I'm talking about ideation, but from the soul, not with some schematic that somebody told you when you were growing up and automatically knew that you should have everything glued together by now, man. All the mental figments all change into one monolithic pigment in which we are all colorblind, not to race, but to an actual design, man. The really fine-tuned mind looks past all the bullshit and sees through to the real shit, and that's what I'm trying to impart to you, man. It's one heart to heart. If you could only see through the gap, the divide, the chasm, the prism, the schism, man, it's dividing. I'm looking through them and I'm seeing just lies and decay. No, it's like everything's flayed, the skin on the outside and looking in. There is not one redeemable part of sin, of human sin walking, man. He's like stalking his own wife. He's a creeper, he's a peeper, man. He's everyone that isn't right. He is the demon, man. He is the lowest common denominator of this terminating force that will designate you to be underneath and worthless. Underneath and worthless. I'm sorry that our last meeting was mirthless, man, because my creativity was birthless, a stillborn. No, it had no warning on it. That age control would take on be a minute, man. But now I'm into it, man. You can't slow me down because I'm an intimate man. You know I'm into it. I can intuit everything that's flitting through your mind right now. It's fitting into my design of how I see all the clouds in your hazy memory, because mine isn't any better, but I can see that when it gets to better weather, I can see clearly, and I get ahead of you every day. I'm pulling, separating, man, participating in my own progress. Don't mock this, man. It's not Congress. It's not something absurd of which you've never heard a useful word. But what did your mother tell you? When you have nothing better to say, why don't you keep it to yourself? Not even let out a breath for anybody else to hear, to pick on in stealth. No, to pick up in stealth or in wealth. No, it doesn't matter if you don't have your pain or your health or something on which to fall back on when the times get hard, because just know it, I'm the motherfucking laziest lard that ever gets hard that you've ever met in your life. So if you're worse, then cut yourself slack, because there's always someone worse already, man, keeping your back. It's all about cutting ties with the people who despise you, not trying to get on the good side. You are better than that. Not worth it, man. Not worth one sweat off your back, off your balls. Let it echo till it bounces off every great wall. Man, in this meadow, I want the silence to collapse, the walls that surround us. Man, but I'm not talking about policy calls. I'm just talking about the fault line, San Andreas, that pass through us like a blade of grass. Man, it's gonna slay us, but I know that I get the last laugh because the next beat comes on the next track, and I gotta get back on the attack like a chimpanzee, like a monkey, like a chipmunk, on full speed, on amphetamines, man. In that one fucking show, it was called Hoodwinked, man. He never blinked. He was just like at it and go, and he was getting high as fuck, and somehow getting higher as he went, which doesn't make sense, because you would have thought that it would have been spent a little bit at some point right now. But I'm telling you, this cannabis is heaven sent. It's the highest potency that we ever saw in our life. Got no latency, got the potentiality to be bringing me to different spheres and celestialities. Can only pause for weed, only breath, only smoke, only death. Man, I just need a little bit more air than I would have always rapped without care, and try to keep on the beat that holds me back so much. It's like a snare, but the snare drums off. It's trapping me like a bear trap, man. I gotta get off. I gotta go to Alaska. We gotta get some ayahuasca. We gotta anchor down in Anchor Town. We gotta be part of that search and found, man. That part of that lost lottery in which some of we are so divorced from the society in which we live that it is like we are living out at sea on an island, man. But what if it was all in our mind? And what if the show never resolved, and I didn't care and I didn't call because I only watched one season until it got dumb and I got out before all you other motherfuckers? See, when I'm making humor like this, I know it looms large over you because it looks like I get out of my dome, like I'm starting to split in my mind. That is because it is somehow, because it's getting cleaner, or because it's getting meaner, or because it's getting more humorous, man. But it's also kind of more tumorous, man, but not like turmeric. I'm talking about the cancer, man, because it makes me answer, man. That it brings me down into a lower level, man. It's like I don't know why low humor would be like that. Why the unclean? Why I gotta always speak of the obscene and the sacred, man, like it's routine now. But I hate it. I do not want to feel like I'm in Hades and I got some ladies, and it brings me to my knees when I go back to old rhymes like these, because it's not those that we choose to use that is something obtuse and something I want to lose from myself. Verbal tics, no, I don't want to be something so gaudy and slick and nonchalant and glib. No, I want just American ribs, man. I'm red-blooded, cold-blooded, blue-blooded, any type of blood you want to slut it. But I ain't a man slut, I don't strut like around that with the big jugs, even go up, got big junk, and I never flunk because I got the mental state to anticipate and measure a test that a teacher's willing to throw my way because I wanna speed these raps up. I wonder if I know of one which will speed up. I know a good one by grammatic. My son, it's almost automatic. At this point I gotta play it, yeah. Semi-automatic, we had it, we gotta have it, man. I'm staying in the attic with the toys, I gotta drag it, dragging me down. No, they're dragging me down, and I want the Oriental beat, man. It really feels like I'm out just on the street, man, just among the people, meet and greet, yeah, in the third world, man. Doesn't matter if it's all like a whirlwind, but I enjoy it anyway, cause it's fun sometimes just to get away. Alright, here we go. Here's an upbeat song because I got enough for the sing-song slow melodies like a seesaw lilting us down beyond control, down to the depths of our soul as we fall asleep and flow down John Lennon's river in which we experience own mental defeat of ourselves. We're delirious, but we got concrete ideas of ourselves. Man, my roommate is smiling at me all smug like he wants to join me. Man, walk down the rug and join me. It ain't no drug, I know that you want it too. That's why you look like you're a little Jew like me. I only get a use the Jew rap once or twice. No, I don't like to just slap the label on it at my own device, but sometimes it just feels so right because look at my face, man. I'm the Jew who haunts you at night. Yeah, look at this beard, look at this nose, look at this brow. Man, it's stereotypical. It's so typical that you would be thinking that I was caring about lyrical concerns right now. I wanna chop up the beat and go faster anyhow. Experiment with how many syllables I use in one sentence and how many in one utterance, man. Utter madness, it's muttering to yourself. If you only had a chance to look at under yourself, you would see that to a shutter to yourself. You like the camera shutter, I shudder. I done looking through with the snapshot of DiCaprio. All I shot with the eye drops that he can't stay open. Can't keep him open anymore. Smoking the cigarettes that were laced from before by his friend Ruffalo, who turns out to be as foxy as a buffalo. Yeah, but Ruffalo is better though when he gets on the attack, man. He's got a Glock and he watches the clock like, yo, DiCaprio has gotta discover that out on the ocean, on this island that we're in right now, he is just a living soul of his own will dwelling, man. It spills that he was just melding in the affairs of the people in which he had no right to try to repair. His wife died. It was a tragic accident, no, but it wasn't from no magic death stare. It wasn't from, you know, the demon in the sky. It was just chance, man. What if chance was a god that seems as good embodiment of any other kind of human envisionment of what a god might be? Chance. Chance, good, and evil. Those are the only three gods that we need to understand how Evil Knievel could have that wish for speed, jumping over like a fucking knight on his steed over this moat, over how many knows, unknown the number of buses, man, that were in the dirt, and he flirted with death, man. When he came down, he cracked every bone from his neck to his chest, man. Bruised ribs. What else am I gonna play, man? Why not the same song again, man? Dude, when you're in the zone, you don't think about stuff, man. You don't get distracted much. It's only when you make humorous comments that you get pulled out of the zone. That's where Puritanism comes from. It's like, if you seriously think about it, if in your most sacred, profound religious moments you found humor to just be the most repulsive de-zoning process, like bringing you down process, like literally bringing you from one level of consciousness to another. If you saw cheap humor, dirty humor, sleazy, I like that word, but you just mundane, crass humor It literally brings me out of the zone. So you can understand a Puritan's perspective if they've been through that religious experience and seen in the disgust. Fuck, I lost the train of thought. Damn it, the Puritans. Yeah, I'm saying how you could relate to a Puritan's mindset of the clean, or the humor. It was the humor, yeah. There's no humor. Like, if your most religious experience was no humor, yeah, that's what you'd probably go with. So it's no mystery that evolved. There's no mystery that exists, because I've felt it. So I don't need to debate that, you know, with someone. Once you've experienced something as possible from the first person, there's literally no need. You're just going to be trying to bridge a gap that's never going to be bridged, unless you're on the same drug and also on the same level, which isn't a guarantee that you will be just because you're on the same drug. I guess this is turning more into a vlogger rap than a rap, exactly, because I'm doing a lot of not freestyling. But it's all your time, man. I don't care what you do with it. I'll freestyle. I'll freestyle about the zone, man. I'm talking about the true razor's edge. When you are truly over the precipice on the edge, looking over, man, measuring the time that goes out to eternity and trying to find your place within it in this modernity, man. I'm talking about the city plan. Planned from time beforehand. Stories that will give us a shot, give us a forehand into the abilities of people smoking pot, but also insights, man. You don't know if it was from hallucination caused by fasting, man. It could have been out vastly weighed out by so many other factors, man. It's real hard if you're gonna gain traction, man, and try to pull it apart. It really becomes a distraction, man. If you really want to see all the real action that is taking place, all you really have to do is open your eyes. But sometimes it's hard to do on your own time. You need a little motivator, a little thing pushing you behind like an elevator. Yeah, electronically snap a spark on your ass, light a fire, man. And maniacally you jump higher. It's a knee jerk reaction. It is instinct, man. It's instinct, and all the extinct species didn't have it, methinks. No, the dodo was not practicing in his dojo. He was getting lazy, man. No, he was eating that froyo like a motherfucking fat Frodo, man. In Return of the King, already Sam and he were weighing probably 300 combined. Cause it's not that much. But the hobbits, they're like 3 feet tall, so yeah, it still is a lot, man, in my own humble opinion. I ain't a scumball opinion, no. I only come at you with the real opinion, man. I ain't dissing anybody on purpose. Sometimes it comes out that way. What else can I say? They deserve it if they take everything so seriously. Every single word that's coming out of my mouth mysteriously means something when you want it to, and conveniently it doesn't when you don't want it to. You can't pick and choose. Man, it's the same thing. You can't lose on this bet. It's like a betting ring. No. When you're in the zone, you see 3 different flows from the main flow at the same time. It's like channels, you know, seeping out, going low, or with every waterfall spout, yeah, going deeper into the desert, man. It's like an oasis. You gotta pay your respects to Hopefully there's no words that come in on this interrupt my brilliant freestyling with your mediocre. Dude, I was at a party on New Year's, and there was this guy who sucked. Dude, he was like, apparently he was like 25, but he had like the, dude, listen to the story. Dude, he was such an idiot. Oh my god. He was so stupid. He had like the mind of an 8-year-old, but like he had the arrogance and the intelligence of an 8-year-old, but like the size of a fat 13-year-old, but he was like 25. Can you picture that?
Oh, so he was disappointed?
He was an idiot.
So he was disappointed?
So he was disappointed? That he was an idiot? Dude, he was too disappointed to realize how stupid he was. Every fucking third sentence, every fucking third word out of his mouth in his sentence was bro. He was like, bro, you know what I mean, bro? You know though, bro, that I got the ozone levels up in my head, bro, because I know that the fro-yo was getting to my head like a brain freeze, man. It brought me to my knees. It was like a disease. It was like a mental snap, like a freeze frame. Man, it's like a freeze, like a statue, like the main one out in the plaza that's gonna be dedicated to me. Man, the lava is gonna petrify it, you and me, like Pompeii on the scene. Man, they're gonna adulate me, congratulate me. Yeah, with the statue to me, rap god Zeus. Man, right on the main master plan, the blueprint. Man, right out there, man. The blueprint. You can't suit, you can't litigate, you can't mitigate what I'm coming at you with. He's attenuating it by looking at his little screen. He's not looking at me anymore. He's ignoring me. He's ignoring me. He's snubbing me. He's shunning me. Man, you're gonna scrub these clean after I stab you so many times. It's mean there's blood all over the scene, man. You're gonna be scrubbing it. That was not a real death threat because it was all meant in love. You cannot take this after the time as evidence hereto to be used to pertain perussory, pursuitory, persnookity, perchance, what's the word? Damn it! What's the word? Dude, what's the word? Percumbent, pertaining. It's a legal term. Pursuant. Oh, do you understand that moment of searching in your mind and just knowing that it's at the tip of your tongue, but you can't just rip it off because you can't have a tip off from the mental regions, the realms of your mind, of which you can't delve into and find the answer. It's there, it's on the tip for 30 minutes. Flat, it's flit, been around, and you finally find it. Oh, that feeling. You finally find it. Man, but you didn't mind it before. Dude, you finally find it. That's what the search is, man. That's why it ain't worthless. That's what the search is. The research is into something in which we birth this notion, man, that we're more than just random bark on the ocean. No, we are the ship. We are designed. Did we design us ourselves? Man, God perfecting itself in a master plan over and over, and we are just the implementation of that, perhaps. But I'm not sober. Man, it's just a thought that I've been mulling over. No, I want to go out on the rover, get into the desert, yo, and seek for the waters of salvation, and see if I die of starvation or needing a drink, you know, just something to pour down the leak, down the hatchet. Man, you can smack it any way you want it, but you don't gotta unlatch it, cause I ain't a latchkey kid. Man, I had the best raising that any man could have. It's only praising for them, man. They never feeded me raisins when I didn't want them, man, because they raised me right. They knew that I was a man who needed his own route, who could seek his own plights, who could see through his own dynamite and mental incongruities, man. Blowing up himself, just trying to outdo with the superfluities, man. It's all extraneous, man. We're pretending that it ain't part of us. It is. We all like to talk more than we like to relive. He's asking if I'm on Instagram, man. I'm the man with the plan. I got a dynamite Instagram. It's pound for pound, ounce to ounce, gram for gram. It's better than an epigram of Oscar Wilde, like a witticism of which you will have to no denial, nothing to fight back for. Look at this little child. He's trying to rap back at me, but he's like going talk, and I'm shooting threes like Steph Curry, and he is saying that I got nothing, like I'm on a journey, and I'm stepping back from square one when I was really already on 30, at least out at 64, man. The chess metaphors are what we all in for anyway. Man, once you get to the 64th square, you got like 2 to the 64 grains of rice, man. You could feed, shut the fuck up. You could feed every atom in the universe. Shut the fuck up. Shut, dude, you could feed every atom. If every atom was hungry, dude, shut up. You could feed every atom in the universe.
So you have a, what?
If you have 2 to the 64 grains, I'm talking about the chessboard, man.
No, I don't want to waste more time for this.
Dude, you're like 3 levels behind me.
I don't care, but my point is...
I'm like, dude, 40 chess makes no sense, but, dude, I'm playing 3.5D chess.
So...
And you're playing like 0.2 level chess right now.
Yeah, good for you.
No, it is good for me because, dude, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't care.
Dude, why do you not care? That's the problem.
Why do I have
this
to
is the
care?
problem. It's this mentality. That. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
So what
This is the problem.
I can still hear the whispering.
This is the problem. Society, man, no one cares. Dude.
He's alluding to total. So my point is, you
Alright,
like Instagram or not?
My point is that people...
Why do I have to spend more time for this conversation that makes nonsense?
He's getting pissed.
I'm getting pissed. Of course, you're not pointing. You're not the pointer. You keep saying that you shoot the 3 pointers.
Dude, but I'm pointing. I'm pointing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an Instagram, dude.
So what's your Instagram? I'm trying to take
you can't get mad, man.
No, I'm not mad.
How could you get mad?
I'm not mad.
Dude, you look mad, man.
That's your perspective.
Dude, my perspective is everything.
Yes.
I deny your existence.
Yeah, that's very subjective.
Dude, this is my new band name, The New Solipsists.
So,
yeah.
what's your Instagram account?
Dude, in my world, only my...
never mind.
The whole universe is actually my Instagram account, and we all exist within that. So for me to be handing over to you my Instagram account would be me handing over the universe, man. Who has delusions of grandeur now? Dude, just fucking ignore me. It's Weisenheimer. He's ignoring me. Look at this. He's not even looking up. I wonder how long I can look at him and see. Oh, he's looking. He's not making eye contact, but he's raised his eyes. There's no sense of humor anymore. Okay. Or freestyle. You guys aren't in this for the crazy. You're in it for the lack of the lady. Lazy. You're in it for the... Yes, I could also use a lady. But man, Freudian slips aren't gonna be grating on me. No, because have the expectation of slaying a nation of their mental errors, of which they have elation, where new words spark a new ideation, coinage, neologism, man. It's the logisticism of a man with a plan, pragmatic attack, man. I go tic-tac-toe on you like, oh no, you lost. What can you do? You're lost in a game where you literally are proven to be able to at least draw every time. It's pretty embarrassing, man. It means that, well, it can mean a lot of things. None of them flattering. New song. Where are we at? Torture featuring Eric Krasno. What kind of name is Krasno? Yo, I was feeling a little bit Russian earlier. Dude, I'm a Spangled Cocker Spaniel mixed with Daniel Aronovich, Jewish with the italics, with the... Well, the Russians were Jews, so does that even count? No, that's probably just Jew, after all. English. Alright, let's be real. It's like 50% Jewish though, so 50. How did I get lost on a tangent like this? It's like my mind has a magnet for uselessness, for triviality, man. For taking this duality, this idea or that, and thinking that one of them must mean something. No, neither one does nor the other. Neither of them are worth looking into. It's like someone tells you what to do. Choose black or blue when you're like red. Man, I take the blue pill. I get ahead. I don't want this blue on black. Shit sounds depressing as whack. Shit sounds like Picasso. Blue period piquing your curiosity. Got the block stove of this mentality, building them up one at a time, like it's a skyscraper. I don't want a hater, I just want to fillet her, or maybe backwards, reverse her on me in the elevator. What can I say? It's love going up while the sound of Aerosmith is going down, man. Used to be worth a shit, but now it's like brings a confused frown, man, to my face. At least I drown. I get inundated in that disgrace of what. See, when I get too far off topic, just drop it. That's good practice, man. It's all about habits. It's all about the spirit that you inhabit, man, when you're really trying to gain facets and a firm grasp of the situation. It's really probably all we gotta do here. Why am I dragging this out unnecessarily? Bye. Okay, bye for real. Bifurcate with me.